North Yorkshire is home to Ingleborough, which is the second highest mountain in the Yorkshire Dales. Ingleborough is home to Gaping Gill, also known as GG, which is a 100-metre shaft that descends into an immense cathedral-sized chamber, complete with waterfall. GG Rider is the name of a climbing route from the chamber floor to surface. Before now, the route has only been successfully climbed twice by two teams of 2 climbers on 2 separate occasions. John Cordingley is a long-standing member of the Craven Pothole Club and the Northern Pennine Club. John wrote an article in the 2015 NPC Journal detailing a summary of all known attempts to climb out of Gaping Gill. The journal is available direct from the NPC. The article includes source references plus a list of cavers who provided valuable information for the article. The article includes attempts that were abandoned due to various difficulties. However, first-hand experience gleaned from these failed attempts proved invaluable for other climbers attempting the route in the future. In 1970, Bob Peckham of the Craven Pothole Club and John Chadwick attempted what was probably the first serious attempt to free climb out of Gaping Gill. They reached a point level with the main chamber ceiling before being stopped by excessive water running down a V-groove. In 1972, 2 Leeds climbers, Roger Baxter-Jones and John Moore, successfully completed the climb, relying on about 10 points of aid. Apart from loose rock on the climb, the main challenge was green slime on the last pitch. In 1984, Graham Proudlove of the Northern Pennine Club attempted the ascent with Julian Walker. They aimed to eliminate all points of aid and complete the climb totally free. They were psyched out by loose rock, plus Julian was not really equipped for climbing that day, having been co-opted at short notice. Graham produced a report years later in the Craven Pothole Club record, highlighting the failure being due to a combination of incorrect equipment and mindset issues. Undefeated, Graham planned another attempt the following year with Andy Waddington, but large amounts of cold spray on the day meant the plan was abandoned. In 1988, NPC members Dave Hetherington and Paul Eastwood successfully free-climbed the route completely free of fixed aids, using more advanced protection that had evolved over time. Paul Eastwood's account, published in the Gritstone Club Journal many years later, included a diagram of the route, plus a description of the separate pitches. In 2021, 2 climbers experienced technical difficulties and were duly hauled out of the shaft by Cave Rescue Organisation. Experienced climber and Craven Pothole Club member Andy Wilson has had the GG Rider on his wish list of climbs since 2017. In 2025, Andy visited Gaping Gill again to familiarise himself further with the route. Andy teamed up with climber Pete Harrison to attempt the climb in April 2026. They accessed Gaping Gill Chamber via bar pot, supported by other members of the Craven Pothole Club, some underground and some remaining on the surface as safety crew. This was Pete's first time inside Gaping Gill main chamber.
I'm a bit blown away. Incredible, absolutely incredible. I can't believe we're going to try and climb out of that. That waterfall looks very close to the climb. I'm just hoping it's not too slippy, but we'll find out. Climbing up a bit as well.
You, my friend, are a machine.
The top pitch is described as the most challenging due to slippery vegetation. Early in May 2026, oblivious to the successful climb the previous month, Ben Kent and Chris Moore climbed the route supported by Joshua Jardine. Josh and Chris worked with Dave Hetherington as paramedics, so had got all the hazy recollections from him.
Benjamin, how's it going?
Oh, it's very good.
There's Burbeck's ledge over there. We've just got to get over there.
Oh, yeah.
We're very wet, a little bit cold.
Well, I'm not cold.
Well, I'm cold. That's because I'm belaying you for hours, like.
I know.
Get on.
Ben and Chris had talked about doing the climb for years and afterwards thought about keeping the climb secret, but got too psyched in the pub afterwards when they looked at the photos. The third 2026 attempt will be filmed late in May as a documentary film project called Inside the Mountain by Jack Homan. The climbers being Steve McClure and Molly Thompson-Smith.